This is a Galileo thermometer. This is a thermometer invented several hundred years ago. I don't think it was invented by Galileo, the famous astronomer, but it was perfected by other scientists that took an idea of his. And it works in an interesting way. It tells temperature by suspending these glass-filled bulbs with different tags on them. Each tag that you see that is in gold is a different temperature, and the way it works is each temperature has a different mass on the tag, and the heavier ones will sink faster than the lighter ones. So this liquid, I'm imagining it's some sort of alcohol water solution. When the liquid changes temperature, depending on the room it's in, it will tell you the approximate temperature by the lowest bulb that is hanging there. And this is approximately somewhere between 64 and 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And if I put it in hot water, you should see something interesting happen. So I have a glass filled with hot water. I'm not sure the temperature of the water. It's probably somewhere around 100 degrees to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. So let me put the Galileo thermometer inside the hot water. It doesn't respond instantly. It takes a little time because the liquid has to adjust to the temperature. But let's just see what happens. As you can see, as the liquid inside the thermometer is heating up, the bulbs are starting to drop. Right now, the lowest one is right here in the middle, 72 degrees. I'm guessing that the density of this bulb with its mass is approximately the same as the density of the solution right now, but the solution is continuing to heat up in the hot water. So when something is floating in a liquid, there's a balance between the mass, the weight of the object, so the mass of the bulb and the liquid, and the mass of the weight, the little tag on it, is going to be balanced by the buoyant force of the liquid pushing up on it. But as the density of the liquid changes, as the temperature is going up, the liquid's density is dropping because the volume is expanding slightly. So I'm guessing that the tags at the top have lighter masses of the tags. The tags have less mass, so it takes a higher temperature for them to sink, because as the temperature goes up, as I said, the density of the liquid is going to drop. And when the density drops enough, the temperature with the higher temperature on it and the lighter tag will drop. It's a pretty fascinating object, how it works. I've had this sitting up in my office for years. I never paid much attention to it, but it is an interesting looking experiment. I'll also put a time-lapse video that I made where I sped this up by putting it into a large glass of ice water as well. But it takes a long time for the temperature to change. You can see in real time the temperature of the liquid is heating up fairly quickly. Within 4 minutes or so, it's gone from approximately room temperature up to somewhere at least 76 degrees, but less than 80 degrees. But when I cool it, it takes a long time to cool, so I will show you a time-lapse video of what happens when you put it in ice water, and I'll add that to the end of this video. But this again is a Galileo thermometer.